Hi guys, I'm going to try to do this as quickly as I can. I wanted to do this part 2 of comparisons, and I'm going to get right to it. First of all, I wanted to compare lip products, and I've done this before about the Maybelline 24, which I didn't bring one in here, but hands down the Chanel Lip Intense wins. My favorite color is this soft rose, and it smells like chocolate when you put it on. It makes you want to eat something, like your lips. No, I love it. It's a doe foot applicator on one end. It's the regular brush applicator on the other. That's the doe foot, and it's very high gloss. It's very moisturizing, and guys, this stays on all day, and it looks fantastic. It smells good. It is a better quality, and I highly recommend this over the Maybelline 24. So it wins. We'll talk Chanel here for a minute. Hands down, it won out. Y'all know that I tried the the Lancome Tint Miracle. I really do like it. It's a pump product. I always like pumps. It just didn't have the same coverage, and this is supposed to be more like a tint than heavy coverage, but I liked it a lot. I like the feel of it going on, the feel of it on the brush. But just hands down, you also had to use a primer, and I felt like it looked too thick because of the primer, so maybe if I didn't use any primer, but then I felt like it would be even thinner looking. And this is just perfect, so why mess with it? Because I'm always trying to find something better and something cheaper. But this is the Perfection Lumiere Velvet by Chanel. I love it. I get it in number 22, which is Beige Rose, and hands down, it is still my favorite. Another Chanel comparison was this hand lotion, which is by Body Excellence, and it's the Nourishing and Rejuvenating or Regenerating. It will regenerate you a hand? No. By Precision Chanel. I have a funny feeling this is going to be gone soon because I have to order it from, is it Nordstrom or Chanel? Anyway, I do love it. I love the scent of it, and but I found an old lotion that I'd forgotten about, and this is by Karen, C-A-R-E-N. And it's Stardust Hand Treatment. It's doctor recommended. I got it when I was going to have a mammogram done, and I went into the breast center, and they had a little boutique, and they had all kinds of really neat stuff, jewelry and clothes and scarves and makeup products. And some of them have been for survivors, so they were kind of oriented more towards the medical or health side of things. And when I saw doctor recommended, I thought, well, I'll try it. And I smelled it. I absolutely loved it. It is so similar to the scent. It's that linen-y, clean smell. But I have to admit, when I put one on one hand and one on the other today, this hand won as far as moisturizing. They both smelled good. They both worked great, but this just seemed like it was a little later. Not right then, but later on, this hand still seemed much softer. This was soft, but this was softer. So if this came in one of these that I could put in my purse, a little, what am I trying to say? It's the packaging tube. Then I think this would win. Oh my gosh, am I saying it? Yes. Okay, next would be brushes. I told you guys a long time ago, one of my all-time favorite flat top kabukis to put on your foundation is the F80 by Sigma. And then I told you about the 311 Velvet Luxe line, which is the Flawless Face. The 311 is the Flawless Face. And while these are both awesome brushes, this one's clearly much softer and more dense. And I like this one better when I'm putting my foundation on. And what I basically do is downward motions, and then I always smooth this way to make sure I don't have any brush marks. And sometimes I'll even do circular motions to make sure I blend it in real good, like I always go down like that, make sure you get your, underneath your chin so you don't have that line. And this is winning. It wins. So, by the way, I know I keep looking over to that viewfinder. I'm going to get used to looking dead center into that lens. Just be patient with me. Okay, and then another Chanel product that, well, first of all, another hands down, like the lipstick, is the blush. It's number 02 Rose Bronze. I was going to say Rose Blush. What is with me tonight? I don't know. It's too quiet. I don't know. But I absolutely love this. It's just like the perfect color, you guys. You could even heavy this and use it for contour. Absolutely love it. Makes such a difference when I put it on. Alright, my favorite all time, look at me. what's wrong with me? I can't even say it. Nail Polish 667 Belargus by Chanel. I found this, which was Miss Piggy's Big Number by OPI, and they are so similar, it's weird. But because they both have that purpley sheen at the right angle, and it's almost the same color blue. But this one just seems to have more coverage, and it seems to have a better finish, and so it's still my favorite. I was trying to compare those two with this Estee Lauder GM Blue Blood, but this is darker. It's what I have on. It's so dark blue, it's almost black, and that reminded me of the Chanel Blue Satin, which is so deep blue, it's almost black. So this would be a dupe for that. And out of those two, I really do like, for one thing, I love this packaging. That crystal with the brass is so elegant and pretty. You can sit it down on your dressing table. It looks very, very nice. And just the way that it sits in. See how it's like a little cube and it's this little thing inside the cube. But it, the coverage on it is so good that if you'll notice, very little is come off on the tips. And for a dark color, the tips, you know, go pretty quick. So that's important. So I'm saying if I could dupe this color in this may win because it's got really great coverage. So I've given you that. Oh, perfumes. I got a whole bunch of samples. I'll show you. I got this little Surfs sample from Sephora. I got some, this little Origins Ginseng Eye Cream, which I did like, but I still did not feel it was good as that Oleg Erickson that I'm trying against my Chanel. What is this called? The Ultra Correction Line Repair. Yeah, I'm still trying to find something to beat that. And I got this as a sample. I got this Oleg eye cream, and I am trying it, and it seems to be beating it out, which is phenomenal. It even beat out the Bobbi Brown, and I got the Bobbi Brown eye cream. Remember, the moisturizing balm is what was for the whole face, but I got the eye cream, and it seems like it worked pretty good. But anyway, so these were samples that I got from Sephora for my husband. They're it's Terra Hermes and Aqua de Gio from Giorgio Armani. But I also got this, which was Elizabeth and James Nirvana Black, and I do not like it. It almost smells like men's cologne. It's a roll-on, little roller ball. It's so strong that I may even have my husband smell it and see if he likes it. It's very strong, very masculine smelling. Some ladies like that. I also got this one, and this is from Ralph Lauren. It's Midnight Romance, and it's very, very sweet, and I like it a lot. It reminds me of Miss Dior. And then, y'all know I have been a long-time proponent of my second favorite perfume being Gin Fizz, made by Lumen. Very hard to find, very expensive, and I got this sample. I'm sure it's going to be expensive, but it isn't hard to find. It's Hermes Le Jardin de Monsieur Lee, and you guys, this smells so much like that. It's different, but I like it a lot, and I think it even beats it. I know, can you believe it? And then last but not least, one of the things that I absolutely love lately is the hand sanitizer from Bath & Body Works. It's the new packaging, and this is Dazzling Diamonds. And I like both the formulation. I don't know if it changed, but I also like the packaging better. It fits in my purse better. So that's all the comparisons for this part 2. I am going to again attempt to use my remote. I'm not hiding anything. It just may or may not work. But I'm going to try clicking it and holding it down. I'll see you again. Thank you so much for subscribing and for liking and for being patient with me while I learn my new equipment. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye. Oh, it's still going.